Hey everyone, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I have a challenge for you. I have here 2 happy flowers. I call them my happy flowers because, well, they make me happy to make them, but they make me even happier to give them away. These cute little flowers, this one is a buttery yellow with lavender and eggplant. This one is a sunshiny yellow with a mauvey pink and eggplant, and they look so much prettier in person than they do on the video. I do know that. But these flowers were an inspiration by a young girl in the UK who was battling depression and anxiety and self-esteem issues. She started crocheting, and she crocheted happy flowers, and then she would put a note on them, and she would have a little twine and she would hang it from a tree, or she would lay it on a bench for someone to find. And the note basically said, if you find this flower, then it's yours to bring you joy. And it brought her joy because she was able to bring happiness to someone else. That's why I call these my happy flowers, because that's what we want to do, is bring happiness to others. And then I also have these little bless your hearts, and they're so tiny and they're so adorable. You can also call them bless you hearts if you're not from the South, but you know, bless your heart is not always a bad connotation. Sometimes it just means, oh, you sweet thing. So these can be bless your hearts, and they're just cute. They're quick to make. We can also put a little string on them and a note saying, this is to be a blessing to you. This is to remind you that someone cares. This is yours to keep. And I just love this idea. I have a tutorial that's coming right up, so don't go away, for these little bless your hearts, and also for these happy flowers. We're going to add probably some more flowers to some more tutorials going down the line as we do this project. And make sure that you wait till the end, stay till the end, so that you can hear exactly what we're going to do with these happy flowers and these bless your hearts. All right, stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started. To make this heart, it's very simple. You're going to make a magic circle. To start, if you've never made a magic circle, it's very easy. We'll go through it really slow. You wrap your yarn around your 2 fingers, just as if you were going to do a slip knot, only I wrap mine twice for a magic circle and then cross over, just like when I'm doing a slip knot. I go under these 2 yarn pieces right here, and I grab the last one, and then I hold on to my ring, because I don't want it to close up like a slip knot. I want to keep it open. And so to make the heart, what you're going to do is chain 3. So right here, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to still hold on to this ring. We don't want this magic ring to close up or collapse or get mixed up in any way. We are going to treble crochet in the magic ring. If you're not familiar with treble crochet, don't worry, I'll walk you through it. And we are working in this magic ring just like it would be a stitch in any other work. So we're going to do a treble crochet. What we do is we take our hook, we yarn over once, yarn over twice, and then we go into the magic ring just like it's a stitch. We yarn over and pull it back through the magic ring. We have 4 loops on our hook. We yarn over and pull through 2. We yarn over and pull through 2. And we yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, and that is a treble crochet. Now we're going to do that 2 more times. Okay, we're going to yarn over once, yarn over twice, go into the magic circle, the magic ring. We're going to yarn over and pull that yarn through. We have 4 loops on our hook. We are going to yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. That is a treble crochet. We have 1 more to do. Yarn over once, yarn over twice, go into the magic ring, yarn over and pull through the magic ring. You have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So now we have done chain 3 and 3 treble crochets. Our next stitch is the double crochet, and we are going to do 3 double crochets in the ring. Double crochet is yarn over once, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over and pull through. 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And 1 more double crochet to go. Yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 3 double crochets. Now we will chain 1, yarn over and pull through. That's a chain 1. And then we are going to do 1 treble crochet in the ring. Yarn over once, yarn over twice, go into the ring, pull through, yarn over. You have 4 loops on your hook, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I don't want to lose sight of the end of my magic ring, so I'm going to give it a little tug here, and then I'm going to pull the end. Let's see. Yep. And pull this a little bit and pull this a little bit. Just a little bit. I want to keep my magic ring, but I don't want to lose sight of the end of my magic ring. Okay, so we have chained 1 and we did a treble crochet. Now we're going to chain 1. And this does not look right. Let's take a look and see what has happened. Okay, looks like I'm going to do that treble crochet 1 more time. We have the chain 1. We're going to yarn over, yarn over. If you've already done this and yours looks good, don't do it again. You're fine. And I'm going to go into the ring, pull up, 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over. That's where my trouble was, right there, and pull through. Sometimes the yarn wants to look a little weird, or it wants to act up in some way. The threads want to separate. We can just take that stitch out and start over. We don't have to put up with stray fibers. No siree. So now we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do 3 double crochet because we're going to mimic backwards what we did on this side. This is the first half of the heart. This is the bottom part of the heart. And now we're going back up and we're going to mimic what we did here. So we're going to do 3 double crochet, yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, pull up, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, that's 1 double crochet, yarn over into the ring, yarn over and pull up, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, that's our second double crochet, yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over and pull through, 3 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and that would be our 3 double crochets. The next thing we're going to do is 3 treble crochets. So we're going to yarn over once, yarn over twice, go into the ring, yarn over and pull through, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, that's 1 treble, yarn over twice, go into the loop, yarn over and pull through, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and go through 2, yarn over and go through 2, and yarn over and go through 2. Now 1 more treble, yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over, pull up. We have 4 loops on our hook, yarn over and go through 2, yarn over and go through 2, yarn over and go through 2, and that is our 3 treble crochet. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to tighten the center, tighten it up by pulling this center string, and we can tighten it up even more when we get to the very end. So we've done 3 chains. Then we are going to slip stitch into the center of the ring, and by doing that we are going to take our hook and go into the center. We are going to yarn over and pull that yarn through, and we are going to pull it directly through that loop, just like that, just like that. And then we are going to finish off, and by doing that we're going to yarn over and pull through this loop, pull a little bit up. We're going to get our scissors and give it a little cut, pull this through and give it a tug to tighten it up. Now what we're going to do is turn it over, and our magic circle is right here, our magic ring, and we're going to give that more of a tug to tighten it up. There we go. Look at that. Now here is our heart, just like that, just like this one. Now the only thing we have left to do is to weave in those ends, and we will get a yarn darner, darn yarn, and we will take our ends and we will weave them through the back. And the rule of thumb, now this is a small tiny little project right here, it's a small heart. If you can see, I have small hands, and this is what it looks like. It's a small heart. It's just 1 row around. It's very cute. You can make these in any color you like. But the general rule of thumb is to go through 3 times in order to secure your work. So I am going to just go in a little bit because I have 2 pieces to weave in. Go back and forth 3 times, and that should keep your work nice and tight and it won't come out. And on a project like this, this is just, you know, a tiny little heart. You're not going to have any problem with the work coming out, I don't believe. The main thing is you want to make sure that the yarn, the tail end that came from the center, the magic ring, you want to make sure that you do weave that in 3 times, back and forth, so that the center doesn't open up. But even so, I don't see a lot of people, you know, tugging on the center. If this was an Afghan or a blanket or any wearable type of item, you definitely want to take extra precaution and make sure that that is nice and tight. But for this little heart, you know, we're just going to do a little weaving just to prevent any kind of stray yarn or anything happening to the yarn to make the project come undone. We don't want our project to come undone. We take pride in our work, and we love our work, and we want other people to love it as well. And so just taking this little extra step here just ensures that your work looks professional, and they don't have to know that you just started crocheting. They don't have to know how easy this is. No, and that is super easy. There's the heart. And next we will do this little flower, which you can do in any color you like. And we're going to do that in just a moment. Okay, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is a magic ring. We're going to take the tail end of our yarn and wrap it twice. And then the third time, we're going to secure it in like an X pattern. We're going to go under the first two loops of the yarn, and we're going to grab that third loop and hold it just like it's a stitch. We're going to chain one, and then we're going to do 8 single crochets in our magic ring. So we're going to go in, grab that yarn. We have 2 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through. That's 1 single crochet, and we're going to do that 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have 8 single crochets in our magic ring. We're going to give our magic ring a little tug, and you'll notice that only 1 strand will pull, and it's pulling this way. So I'm going to take the yarn and give it a little tug to pull this second loop a little tighter, and then I'm going to pull this magic ring again, and that way I can make that magic ring come full circle. Now I'm going to go into the very first stitch, and I'm going to locate that. I believe that this is the very first stitch, and to make sure I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I might need to go back one more. Okay, let's take a look. Here is the first stitch. There we go. It's always good to count because you might miss a stitch, and we don't want to do that. So now what I'm going to do is slip stitch into that stitch. I'm going to yarn over and pull through and pull through. That's going to connect everything into a little circle. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 2 more double crochets in that same stitch right there. So I'm going to yarn over and go into that stitch, yarn over and pull through, 3 stitches on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time, yarn over, go into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and then I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2. I'm going to go into that very next stitch and do 3 double crochets. Yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, You have some stray fibers in there. Yep. Okay, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Now we're going to do that 2 more times into that same stitch. Yeah. My little hook wants to go everywhere. Okay, so now we have 3 double crochets in that second stitch. We're going to chain 2, go into the next stitch and do the very same thing. And we're going to do that all the way around until we get to the end, and I'll meet you back at the end. Yarn over and go in to the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, 3 double crochets in every stitch around, chain 2 in between each one, chain 2, chain 2. Okay, 1, 2, and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, are we ready to get started on the next color? What we're going to do is a quick slip knot with our second color. I'm using a light lavender color, and we're not going to make it too tight. We're going to pull the hook back out of the loop, and we're going to put our hook into a chain 2 space like this, and then we're going to slip it back onto that loop. Make sure you get all of them and pull through, and then you're going to chain 1 right there, and then in that same 2 chain loop you are going to do a single crochet, and then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and a single crochet in the next chain 2 loop. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the next chain 2 loop, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the next chain 2 loop, 1, 2, 3 chains, single crochet. We're going to do this all the way around till we get to the end. Okay, and when we get to the end, we have a chain 3, and then we're just going to slip stitch into that single crochet that we started with to bring it all in one circle. There we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now what we're going to do, we're going to, in each one of these chain 3 spaces, we're going to create a petal, a flower petal. And we're going to do that by doing the same. We're going to start with the same stitch and end with the same stitch. And I'm going to tell you how we're going to do it, and then we'll do it together. The first stitch in every chain 3 space is a single crochet. And then we're going to do a half double crochet, just 1, and then we will do 2 double crochets, 3 treble crochets, then 2 double crochets, 1 half double crochet, and 1 single crochet. So you see how we are mirroring on either side what we're doing with the petal. So let's get started. We're going to single crochet into this first chain 3 space. We're going to half double crochet, yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops on the hook. You are going to yarn over and pull through all 3. That is half double crochet. We're going to do one of those, and then we're going to do 2 double crochets. Yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over and pull through. 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We have one more of those to do. Yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over and pull through. 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. I have a little knot here now. Let me get this out. There we go. Okay. So we've done 2 double crochets. Now we're going to do 3 treble crochets. So we're going to do yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over and pull through. We have 4 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and go through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Let's do that 2 more times. Yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over and pull up. 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So we have 1 more to do of the treble crochet, and pull your work over a little bit and make a little bit more room in your chain 3 space. That's fine. Yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over and pull through, yarn over. You have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So let's make sure I've got this correct. We have 1 single, 1 half, 2 double, and 3 trebles. Yep. So now we're going to do 2 double crochet. Yarn over into the hook, into the loop, yarn over. We've got 3, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. 1 more. So now we've done 2 double crochets. We have a half double crochet to do. Yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over and pull through. You have 3 loops on that hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 3. And then the last thing we have to do is a single crochet. Go into that loop, yarn over and pull through. You have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay. And that's what we're going to do each and every space around. And if you'll see, it makes like a little cupped petal. So the very next thing, we're going to single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, three trebles, 3 treble crochets, okay, let's take a look. We have single, half, double, double, treble, treble, treble. Let's make sure we don't have too many in there. Single, half double, 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 treble, treble, treble. Might have one too many. I kind of had a feeling. It's always good to count. Always good to count. Now we're going to do double,
and a double. It's 2 double crochets, a half double, and a single. Next one, single, half double, double, and another double, treble, 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3, now we're going to do 2 double crochets, 1, 2. If you hear motors outside, we live near a lake, and I'm in Florida, and for whatever reason they've decided to go out on their airboat today. We're waiting for Dorian to hit. Poor Bahamas is getting hit right now, but they're out on the water, so that's that noise you hear. I have no control over that. So now we're going to do a half double crochet, yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over, pull through all 3, and then we're going to do a single crochet. We're going to continue this all the way around. I've got 3 done. You see how they're just making nice little petals? We're going to do that on 8, all 8, and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay? So I'll do one more with you. Just remember, we go from smallest stitch to next to larger, and then we mimic it all the way down. So we do single crochet, half double, 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 three trebles, 1, 2, 3, 'll pull this over a little bit, 2 doubles, a half double, and a single. And go ahead and do that all the way around. Single, half double, 2 double crochets, 3 treble crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 half double crochet, and 1 single crochet. And I'll meet you back. Okay, and here we are back where we started. I just did a single crochet in that last 3 chain loop. And what I'm going to do is find the chain, the space right here, and I'm going to slip stitch into that space, and then I'm going to tie off. So I'm going to loop through there, cut my yarn, and pull. Give it a little tug. And this is what our flower looks like so far. And as you can see, we have some tail ends to weave in. And we've got one more step. And then we can weave in our tail ends, or if you prefer to weave in the tail ends as you go, that's fine too. Some people like to do that, and then they don't have it all to do at the very end of their project. But I want to show you what to do next. It's very simple. I'm going to take for me, it's a contrasting color. You may not be able to see it properly. It is an eggplant color. It's so gorgeous. This is actually the Mainstays basic yarn from Walmart, but I just loved this color, so I had to have it. Let's see. Oh, and it's basic. Very basic. The name on it is, can you see that? You see that? Purple. That's the name on it. They don't cut corners. They just tell it like it is, and I love it. But this is more like an eggplant color to me, and so I really like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a stitch down in between the petals, because I don't want to start up at the top of the petal, because then I'm going to end at the top of the petal, and then I'll have a little knot up there. I want to put the knot down in between the petals so that it's not easily seen. We want to hide our knots and our work as much as we can. So I'm going to go in to here, and I'm going to pull a loop through, and I'm going to knot it. There we go. Okay. All right. And then all we're going to do is we're going to go into each stitch and do a single crochet all around each stitch. Single crochet. And we're going to go through both loops on that stitch. That's all we're going to do, is follow it all around the petal. And this will finish that petal off and make it look so pretty. No matter what color you choose, oh, it's going to be so lovely. I would really like to see the colors that you choose. If you're able to, share a photo down below. That would be really awesome. I don't know if you can do that. Maybe somebody can tell me. We're going to go down into that little valley there, and then we're going to go right over here. Oh, forgot a little step. Okay, before we go over to the next petal, I want to go down into, do you see where this, this was the 2 chain from the very beginning, but do you see where that is looped into there? I'm going to go into that loop, and I want to pull, yarn over, and pull that loop through and pull it through. I want to slip stitch into there. And then I'm going to take and go into the very next stitch and do a single crochet. I'll show you that again when we get over to the other side. Okay, we're going to go in here. Okay, here we are at another one. So I'm going to go down into this stitch right here. Now, there's a tail end in there, and we don't want to get that mixed up. But right here in this stitch right here, that's where we want to go into. Right into the center. So we've gone into the center, and we're going to yarn over and pull it back through Might be a little tight. Be careful you don't grab extra yarn. This is a very tight stitch. You may have difficulties here. Let's get rid of these ends. One good reason to get rid of ends is so that you don't have to worry about that. There we go. Okay, we got it. Okay. All right. And we're going to go into that. So then each one, no, we're going to slip stitch into that. There we go. And then we're going to go into the next stitch and do a single crochet. That's what we're doing. We're just going to go all the way around and try this one more time when we get to the center right here. We're going to go into here, and then we're going to go into this stitch right here, and we're going to yarn over, try pulling it through. There we go. And we're going to slip stitch that. Just pull it through, and then we're going to go into this next stitch and do a single crochet. There we go. And just keep going around. Until you get to the end. When you get to the end, we'll just slip stitch at the end and finish off, just like we do on every row that we have changed color. It won't be any different. And this is what it's looking like. Very pretty. Very pretty. And you're going to finish this off and go back to this end. Go all the way around. Don't forget to do your slip stitch down into each one. I'll meet you at the end.
I hope you enjoyed the tutorial for the Bless Your Hearts and also for the Happy Flowers. And now I want to just tell you a little bit about our project. So I have printed off there's actually 12 cards on each sheet that I can cut out like this, and I'm going to take a little hole punch and put a little hole in there and use a little bit of either yarn or twine or something, and just attach it like that. And then with the twine, then I can either hang it from a little twig from a bush or lay it on a bench near my work or in town, or when I go shopping. If there's a bench there at the shopping center, I can just set it right there for somebody to find. Let me tell you what this says. If you find this happy crochet, it's yours to brighten your day. Take a picture to share and hashtag to help others be aware that joy can be found anywhere. And the hashtag is Share Crochet Joy. So hashtag Share Crochet Joy is the hashtag that we want to use for all of our happy projects that we're going to give away. And so I will put this verbiage in the description. So look down below and you'll see this verbiage. So if you want to write out your own card or print up your cards in any way, wouldn't it be neat if we had this green and it looked like a little leaf and we would attach it to this? That would be so creative. I, however, just printed up a whole bunch of these because that's faster for me and I can crochet pretty fast. So I'm going to attach all of these. I cannot wait to start this project. Share crochet joy. Hashtag share crochet joy. And I hope that you have a great day as well. Stay safe, have fun, and keep hooking.